game set.
Alright, there we go. We have game set. Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is finally over. We're back for Season 6. Well, Season 2 for these guys, but Season 6 of the Transnation Esports. I'm Mackenzie Stewart, and I am happy to welcome you to Albert Park, well, where the first actual race of the season should have taken place. But because of the big situation that's going on in the world at the moment, yeah, the season obviously had to be delayed. But yeah, welcome to Melbourne on Oceania Sunday night, and I'm here with Mr. Smeg. How are you, mate?
Yeah, it's fantastic to be back, first of all. It's been, how long has it been? Maybe a month?
Couple of months?
Longer than that? Yeah, I'm going to be a little rusty, not going to lie. First time back in the comm box after quite some time. Yeah, I can't wait to get this season underway here at Albert Park.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll just wait, obviously, for drivers to get in tune with the track conditions and, yeah, see what sort of times these guys can set. Obviously, this new game, F1 2020, completely different to 2019. I think the quickest guys are doing about roughly one and a half seconds quicker than what we were running last year. So in the top tiers, the pole time was, I think, like a low 20. You'll probably see like maybe mid 19. But again, we'll have to wait and see how those guys go on Sunday. But yeah, Smeg, jump on Mr. Prof Tech and take us on the lap of the Albert Park Street Circuit as he goes through turn 1.
We're heading into turn 1, fourth gear, hard on the throttle through turn 2. Now with this game, track extending is far more strict. It's consistent in a way. If you run wide, there's a bit of contact in front, I think, between the Alpha Tauri and the Mercedes, if I'm not mistaken, coming through turn 5. Yeah, you have to be really careful on this game. If you run wide, put all four wheels over the yellow line in this case, instant track extending warning, your time gets removed, and you have to do another lap all over again. Coming into turns 9 and 10, now absolutely flat out coming up through the gears. 7th gear into 8th, now into probably the most noteworthy part of the circuit, turns 11 and 12 rather. High speed, edge of your seat ride. It's pretty much the only noteworthy part of the circuit, really. Albert Park hasn't really got any sort of amazing features about it. It's sort of a meh circuit, in my opinion. Coming through turn 14 into turns 15 and 16. Good on the circuit. Through the final corner, turn 16, hard on the throttle. Out of ERS, coming up to the line into 124.1. At least provisional pole. I expect that to be quite easily beaten.
We'll jump on and see who's next. It looks like King Emerald in the number 3 Renault. Obviously, there's a bit of a glitch going on in the Codemaster system at the stage of the game where custom numbers aren't showing in the on the cars at the moment. They're only showing the 2020 numbers at this stage. But obviously, they've come out and said, like, as I've said with every bug in this game, that it'll be fixed in an upcoming patch. So we'll just have to obviously wait and see how long it takes for them to fix that. It took them 3.5 weeks to connect them with online servers.
Yeah.
So anything's possible with them. As Maccass, turn 12. Yeah, there he is, the Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo spun off the inside of as we jump on board with Merrill. Yeah, as you just see him weaving towards him.
Very easy thing to do.
And as Mishka's does a 21.7, so obviously the black Mercedes now finally in the game again. 3.5 weeks to get this in there. What do you think of it? It's pretty stunning looking machine, if I do say so myself. Interesting though that Mish has the number 1 driver's seat, rocking the Hamilton number instead of
number 44. Yeah, I have noticed that, and I agree. It's a very stunning looking car. It's very nice to see a Mercedes in something else that isn't silver, and also it's trying to promote a fairly reasonable cause, brought up by Lewis Hamilton himself, as Mish has a bit of a moment to turns 11 and 12. But yeah, visually it's a very stunning looking car, in my opinion.
Obviously, in real
they did
life,
a lot better job with the black than what Haas did in 2019.
Yeah, that is very true. But yeah, it's I don't think they're going to be as dominant as what they are in real life tonight. But who knows? You don't know what could happen. He's already got 7 tenths on the field. Mish has, so he's looking very comfortable at the moment as we're jumping on board with obese lowlifes. We only figured out his actual what his PSN stood for heading into I think there's a Red Bull.
Just lethal.
And
don't get disqualified.
He has been disqualified for he didn't want to do a full lap with a broken wing, so he's tried to
get it back into the pit.
He's tried to be cheeky, and now he's blocking the pit lane. So that's a very sad start to his debut.
What is the ARD? Where is it going to park up, I wonder?
It'll park up as we jump on. Is that the Reno? I guess he's pitting. Okay, so he'll probably park up. Like, no, he's still rolling down the main straight, looks like.
Oh what, here? Must be here.
Yeah, no, it'll be like right before the what do you call the the speed trap down into turn 1.
Yeah, turn 1.
As we'll just read a couple of the comments on the stream. Looks like we've got Murrel's obviously said hello. Bailey, our 2-time defending Tier 1 champions, tuning in and says we're back. Yes, we're very happy to be back. Mr. Big Boss Brett Keenan saying Jordan Dittmer for the win.
100%.
Interesting comments there. Merrill has also said dry both sessions, so that's always happy. Is March currently now P2? As Mish still has about 6 tenths on the rest of the field at the moment. Who's that? Is that Aaron? Just dipping onto the grass through turn 1. Obviously, maybe just finishing. Oh no, he's just started an outlap, and he's obviously just getting out of the way for people. And yeah, a surprising entry into the Oceania Sunday tier as well. We have Izak Kush in the Racing Point. He's he isn't able to race in the Thursday night category, so he's racing in the Sunday night. And for those who do know him, he is currently racing in the No Assist Tier 1 Nationals category in the Alfa Romeo. So he's probably the favourite going into tonight's first race at Australia. But he's only done a 28.4 for his first run. I'm trying to. I'm just trying to keep up with the stream. My phone's lagging a bit behind. I apologise for that. So if I do start a sentence and forget what I'm saying, then I'm looking at the phone trying to catch up with the live chatters on the live chat, trying to keep up to date with them, as it is the very first race of the season. And I do believe, I was just saying this to Mr. Smeg as the session started, that this might be the very first league race on F1 2020 globally to a first official points race. As Kush goes and does a 21.0. Is that on the mediums? It was as well.
I rode on board as Mural. He's having none of it. He does a 20.8 on the soft compound tyre. But I rode on board with that lap with Kush from the second sector all the way up to the start-finish line. That car is hooked up. It is absolutely planted. It looks so smooth as well in driving it. So yeah, he's very, very quick at the moment, and that proves it. A 21 flat on 2 lap-old mediums.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on a set of mediums. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough one, tough time to beat him this season, guys. He's here. He's really taken hold of that pink Mercedes, and he's really showing like why we were saying just like as he finished that lap why he's the one to beat this season. But yeah, Emerald to the top though. He's he hasn't got Harry to take him out this season, so he's probably he'll be hoping for bigger and better things this season.
Singapore flashbacks. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe.
We'll never know. Anyone actually on a lap? Mish is on a lap. No, he's not. He's 2 seconds down, so he's obviously backed out. Raz through turn 1. He's currently P4, so the Renault's performing quite well on in the first outing of the new season. What would have to be your favourite car so far out of the 2019? Oh, I mean not 2019, 2020 cars.
2020 cars. In all honesty, it would probably be the Williams. There's something about that livery that I just find so nice about it. It's a very clean, very nice looking livery. It also helps that Williams seem to be on the up, which is a massive positive, I think, for the sport as well in real life, with George Russell driving out of his skin, in my opinion, in that car, just putting it in places where it probably doesn't deserve to be. And of course, Nicholas Latifi, he's new in the sport, he's young, he's learning the car, he's learning the sport. But I'm sure he's got a lot of speed and promise within him that hasn't yet been.
Prime Time's dropped it and reset the track, and alright. I'm not sure what the rule is on resetting the track during qualifying, but in the race it's a big no-no, and you can get penalised quite heavily for it if you are caught doing it. So we do advise that drivers restrain themselves from resetting the track. But yeah, it looks like don't think he's going to be on another lap because he might actually be on another lap.
He's in hot lap mode, so
as Fabio does join late, he did say he was going to be late, but with 4 minutes 20 seconds to go.
Actually, if he can navigate himself through the spectator menu, he should be able to hop into the car and set a lap.
I think that's only a practice thing. I don't think it's
it's in qualifying.
Is it? Really?
I've tested this. Yeah. Did a couple of practice races.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Yeah, you can hop
into one of the spare cars.
That's clutch.
If you want
Codemaster's coming up clutch.
That's if you haven't clicked spectator. That's if you and Prime Time goes into the back of an AlphaTauri. That's
Is that March? Yeah, March.
Yeah. I think March was on a lap too.
I don't understand why March is starting a lap with only 30% ERS. Maybe he forgot to turn his ERS down.
To 0. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, interesting. But yeah, no, wait.
He's in fifth now.
Okay,
the game kind of fit.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Now, looks like there still might be a few connection bugs.
Okay, that's very, very odd.
But yeah, three minutes left to go in the session. We'll see who's on. Like Aaron's on lap in the Botas machine. Coming up through turn 8 under the Armaco signs.
No, turn 12 finds another.
Oh, it's turn 12. Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Get through turn 12.
Oh, he's invalidated.
Oh, you can move the camera as well on the T-Cam.
Yeah, you can.
I did not know this. Wow, Codemaster stepping it up. I like.
Mate, just wait until the day they actually add official official timing screens. So you know what? Let's jump on board with Mr. Mish and ride on board from the rear. Watch that DRS open. That's a nice flap.
Look at that.
Very nice flap indeed.
Big slap. As whereabouts is that Red Bull? That's on the circuit, is it?
Are you what? Oh boy.
There's a Red Bull retiring on the circuit.
We'll jump on board with Jordan. Oh boy, this could be hairy. Oh yeah, look, okay, no, looks like he's retired. Yeah, it looks like it's pulled off now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is there, just right to your left. But Jordan now 3 tenths up on his time. 22.3 would put him P7 ahead of Aaron in the second Mercedes. So with 1 minute left to go, well, let's hope it's 1 minute left in the session, because if you don't know, there was quite a proficient glitch in the 2019 game where if the commentators host or spectators hosted the race, the timing was well off by about maybe I think it was like a minute 30, and then the start lights were out of sync as well. It looks like Fabio's now rejoined. Hopefully he's able to...
Oh, Mish! My word, that was a save and a half at turn 12. Oh, he was on a flyer as well. Purple in sector 1, purple in sector 2.
Jordan goes 22.4, that puts him P8, so... But is Mish going to have time to do another lap? He's got 50... Oh, he might do. If he's quick about it, he's got...
Time this.
He might... Oh, I think he's going to miss. He's going to miss out.
Here we go.
He's going to miss out by 3 seconds.
5, 4,
is he going to make it?
3, 2, 1.
He's just made it. He has timed it. He's just made it, so he's got to make this count now.
Oh, that is brilliant. Absolutely.
You could not have timed that any more proficient. As Kush is now half a second up on the pole time. Oh, I think we're going to see a low 20. I think we're seeing, oh, he's locked up through 9 and 10.
He's kept up the momentum though. He looks good as Ralphie retires. See, this is the important bit.
7 tenths up. Oh, he's invalidated. He invalidates, no. So that he's backed out too. So we won't get to see his true pace.
So it's all up to Mish.
Alright, so Raz is finished. Merrill's finished. Merrill didn't improve, so it's up to Mish now to see whether he can steal pole position. He's 2 tenths up in the middle sector. He doesn't invalidate through 11 and 12. Activates the flap coming down into turn 13. Yellow flags into sector 3. Let's see if this let's see if the 44 blesses Mish through turn 14 up to 15, the hardest braking point on the track, through the last corner. Is Mish going to be able to do it? He crossed the line as the checkered flag come out. Is it going to result in pole position?
19, 20.
No,
20.
it doesn't. He misses out by a tenth and a half.
Well done, though.
10th and a half. He'll be wrapped with that. But remember now, Kush will be starting P3 on the medium tyres. So that'll be Does it says March is still on an outlet for you?
Yes, it does. Very interesting. I think we have to wait until the timer runs out in this case, I guess.
Alright, well, there's nothing...
Also, the drivers in the pit lane need to retire from the session. So
that's a thing in this game now, that you actually have to retire in the pits.
Yeah, otherwise we have to wait until the timer runs out to 0.
Unless everyone retires.
Yeah, pretty much. Because that's a thing.
Emeril was saying that he missed out. He was right behind Mish as the timer went out, so Mish just crossed the line and Emeril missed out.
But still, he gets pole position. Just.
Yeah, but Kush will be the one to watch now. He's got medium tyres on for the start of the race, and he did he's 2 tenths off pole on a tyre that's meant to be about 8 tenths to a second slower a lap.
So initially off the start, it's going to be a bit hectic for Kush, for sure. He won't get the traction down off the line, so I would expect him to get swallowed up.
Oh, the Ferrari's driven straight into the...
Yeah. Oh, dear.
What's happened here? Time is stuck on 1 second now. Anyone else?
Okay, that's very interesting. So, if Aaron and Labyrinth can hear us...
Aaron, Labyrinth and March need to all retire.
And March, yeah. If you can, press pause and click retire from session. Yeah. It's a thing in this game. No idea why, but it's a thing. But at least we don't have CWOS anymore.
Oh yeah, we're happy to see them go. I think we're just waiting for March to retire now, but I don't know why it's still allowing him to roll round on the.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I wonder if March's game's heavily desynced because...
I don't think so. It looks like an AI in control. Like, if you pay attention to his throttle movements, like, it lifts off every time.
Yeah, it does, yeah. And the braking application... We'll just wait and see if this AI come around this last corner makes a difference. No, it doesn't. Okay, so this... We might have a bug, so we might have a bugged session.
And he jumped up to 4. How has he jumped up to 4? Oh dear. Oh well.
Alright, so now, and so yeah, instead of racing, we're just going to watch an AI do multiple laps in qualifying.
Is it a desync? Isn't it a desync? I don't know.
But maybe it's interesting as well, he's done a 21.4, but with...
Yeah, he's in 4.
But with no ERS apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
And the AI is only set on 40 as well.
And the AI just validated. Is he in control? Is it the biggest desync ever seen? Because the AI wouldn't naturally invalidate, would it?
Well, I'll watch look at the timer. It's only a minute. This is gonna be.
Oh, he's left a second, and that seems to have fixed everything.
Okay, so yes, it looks like there was a net code issue with March, but that's very disappointing to see him leave. I think he was sitting like P6 or something like that before his thing disconnected. So, but yeah, here's the current order. We've got Muriel P1, Mish P2, is at P3, March P4, but I'm not sure how long that'll stay.
Yes.
Primetime Raz P5, Mr. Ralphie P6, Casto P7, Jordan and P8, Aaron P9, Odd Beast Low Lifes P10, still can't pronounce that, PSN, Pro Labyrinth Matcast, and then Lee, the Red Bull who got disqualified for facing the wrong way after breaking his front wing.
Yeah, just...
ripped okay, March. F. March is rejoined. Hopefully, Codemasters have fixed it that the car still partakes in the formation lap.
Well, I think because he's joined back in before the formation lap, I think he'll be able to actually race. I think. I'm pretty sure if you came back after the formation lap has started, you won't be able to take control of your car. I don't think it would even appear on the grid, at least back in F1 2019. I'm not sure about 2020. But here we go. The first formation lap of this season is about to begin.
And Jordan's left as well.
Parts,
okay, so that's...
now, has...
Much as AI's on the grid, Jordan's AI. So both AlphaTauris struggling with... and Matt okay, so...
They've just been sent back to the game. Yeah. That's another feature. When that comes up, when they say if they've been disqualified from the session, it actually means they've been disqualified from the formation.
Yeah.
So they make contacts.
They no, they actually haven't been disqualified for
like
from the race. But interesting though, the prof in P12 is meant to be behind both the Fries, but he's actually passed under the formation lap. I'm not.
Oh, these guys are already racing.
These guys don't even want the formation lap. They just want to get straight into it. And look at this.
Lap 1 of 30.
Yeah, and if you look at your screen now, it's gone away, but it's new feature. Thank you to Codemasters. It's regarding the what was it? It's Amazon Web Services that F1 obviously partnered with, and it shows and Aaron's been disqualified for collision with Prof. Okay, but yeah, it shows the predicted strategy for the race. I think it showed a 1 stop from softs to hards, and then a 2 stop soft medium. I'm not sure. Obviously that'll be based off the off what the AI can do in terms of tyre wear, but definitely know that a soft medium is possible, and it comes up on the screen again. Thank you very much, AWS, for showing us that again. Boys, we've Transnation Esports has been dormant for way too long. Oh, can someone send Jordan an invite? Okay, Lane, surely you have Jordan as a friend. Alright, so it looks like...
I can? No way, spectators can invite friends now. Fantastic, give me a minute.
Wait, what's happening here? Jordan's AI has... Jordan's AI... Oh, lights down, away we go, Jordan. That was very weird indeed. It looks like Kush is now going to take the lead into turn 1. Mish up the inside, bit of contact. Oh, Merrill and Mish going side by side. Raise up to P2, but Kush on the mediums having an excellent start. Ray's trying to go around the outside. Merrill, a pole sitter, down into March up to P7. Jordan still in P8, 3 wide going into turn 4. Someone already has a 3-second time penalty. It's only been 3 corners. Alright, let's see. Hopefully Jordan can get back into the session as soon as possible, but Kush now leads this race, and he already almost has a second on Mish. Lane, are you able to invite Jordan?
I'm doing it right now.
Good man, good man. It looks like Aaron now making a move on the, unghosted car of Jordan Dittmer. He's already taken out the bollard at turn 11. One of the Ferraris was off. Well, what's happened there?
Yellow flags.
Oh, yeah, a bit of wing damage for, looks like the Hong Kong driver of Just Lethal. He's that's a lot of damage actually on that front left. But yeah, now back to the front. Kush already has 1.3 seconds on the on Mish, and he's and then you have the 2 Renaults 3 and 4. It looks like guys going too wide down the. Aaron's now trying to make a move on March. Prof Pratik making a move on Jordan. Merrill now making a move for P3 on his teammate.
Can't quite get the Nero moves into P3. There we go. There's Mr. Dittmer. Let's have a look at the incident so far. So Ralphie has 3 seconds. Oh, the only 3 seconds, but there are a whole heap of warning for a lot of
Primetime Raz has just got a 3-second time penalty. Obviously, with as Elaine was saying before, the strict corner cutting in this game is is very strict compared to what last year's game was. Basically, if you have all four wheels over the yellow lines around this Australian circuit, it'll give you a warning. That'll be a warning there for Obese as he tries to go out the inside of Jordan's disconnected. Has he got 3 seconds for that? Okay, and he's gone straight on at turn 13. That's unlucky.
Oh,
yeah, yellow flag sector 3. That'll be for Obese going deep into Jordan now. Jordan's AI defending into turn 15 through so Jordan's kind of not doing too bad. I'm not sure. I will jump on board with alright, so March is back in the race. But I know Jordan's back in as well, so
yeah.
Oh, Jordan's made a mistake.
Oh, Jordan, dude.
As he's rejoined the session, it looks like he's just lost the rear into. But look at this, already 2.5 seconds from Kush to Mish. I think
Oh, and the Ferrari! Obese loses it at turn 3. Thank goodness he didn't go into the wall. Oh, there's a McLaren coming.
And they and AWS now giving us the predicted strategy again. Thank you very much, Codemasters. Very lovely to see.
That's triggered at random, isn't it? There's no sort of...
Yeah, and then if you're riding on board with a driver and their pit stop window shows up, it shows up like the pit stop open.
Oh, okay.
On the right hand side of the screen or wherever you have it on your there's a
dear,
Mr. Ralphie.
Yeah.
Oh, and the was that one of the Alphas has got wing damage. Yeah, the Matt Cass has wing damage. Is that both the Alphas have wing damage?
Mr. Titler, dearie me, that was very close.
This race is just absolutely chaotic. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Matt Cass has come in.
Pit lane he goes, and
5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. That's
wow. I guess he didn't put the limiter on when he full throttled it.
All right, yeah. So front wing change for the number 7 Alfa Romeo.
And it goes on the soft compound tyre. I wonder what the plan is.
It'll probably just be another soft yeah, so you'll stop onto another set of mediums as Fabio and Obese now trying to pass each other through turn 2 and 3. Kush now leads by 3.7 seconds.
It seems that Mural starting to close onto the back of Mish. The gap's sort of been hovering around a second.
Yeah, I think Murrell was just inside DRS for down into turn 13, but yeah, it looks like
he didn't actually.
Oh, Macas and Fabio. Looks like they just switched positions. I'm not so sure. I thought the McLaren was already behind the Alpha, but Kush now 24/7. He continues. Ooh. Okay. So Matt did pass him. I didn't think there was a thing. So he.
Oh, and Obese has wing damage as well.
Oh,
away he goes.
Ferrari's performing just as good as they are in real life at the moment.
Proper 2020 simulator, this is.
March now with 3 seconds through turn 1. Fabio with 3 seconds now. So yeah, the 3 seconds really starting to catch out at some of the drivers. It'll just be a race of attrition, trying to minimise what penalties you get. But this battle for P2 between Mish, Muriel and Raz will spice up quite nicely as Obese now pits for for a new front wing. Kushnow's a 3 second, but he's already got 5. He already has a 5 second lead. So at this stage, it don't seem to affect. What's happened there? Oh, that was a reset? That was a reset to track, I think, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, because I just seen Labyrinth come through turn 2, and he just looks like he had to stomp on the brakes. There's March and Aaron now. Whoa! Oh, Aaron's dropped it.
Oh no!
Aaron's dropped it through 12, so 12 claims another victim. It claimed 2 or 3 people in qualifying, and now it's claimed a few people in the race already. Jordan now into P9 after missing the race start.
Oh.
Oh, did I? Look, yeah, it looked like he was quite sideways. Yellow flag, sector 1, oh beast, low life's now out. Where's that? Oh, that was very close. We'll jump on board with Mish. Oh, he's right there. That's very scary. Oh, we have a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. We have the first safety car of the season, and Kush has kind of been hurt by this, to be fair, because he's starting on the mediums. These guys around him should be able to stop on. Do you reckon a set of mediums will go to the end from here?
Or it might be a bit of a stretch. They'll do 3 laps on the safety car, so they'll probably go back on the green racing at lap 9. So
you usually, yeah, and last year you were pitting about lap 9, lap 10 for a set of mediums anyway, so you probably could get away with it. But Mish, Izzat's the one that will probably really be hurt here, because he can't go onto another set of mediums as he started. Same with the second fry as Kush is now in, so we'll see what the plan is here at Racing Point. So he gets the car slowed down for the limiter. Mish is in. Oh, interesting. The Renault's actually backed up by about 12 seconds. So Mish now to a set of mediums. Kush has gone to another set of mediums.
Yep. Mural on the hards.
Alright, so Mural doesn't. So Raz has actually been a bit smarter. He's actually backed himself up so that he doesn't get as held by the mechanics having to serve his teammate. He'll still get hurt, but it won't be as bad as he still comes out. As Ralphie and Jordan haven't stopped, neither has the first of the lonesome Ferrari now. I don't see why you wouldn't have pit this.
Yeah, you effectively get a free pit stop with this, so you might as well.
Oh, Raz!
Raz is out. He's crashed at turn 2. I do not believe it.
He's crashed under safety car under turn 2. We'll jump on board with Prof. Oh, he's dropped it in the inside of turn 2.
That is it.
That is.
I do not believe it.
And what was thought to be a brilliant double points result for Renault has now turned into a horrible day.
They've still got Mural in P3. That's their silver lining at the moment. But yeah, dearie me.
For you guys watching the race, do commentate whether you reckon Mish will get to the end on his set of mediums. Oh, it's a great shot. Coming through 11, very nice wall shot there. But now, I don't. Will Kush have the pace to be able to two-stop and still get a decent result? Well, I mean, he pulled what, 5 seconds in 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah. If that was the case, I would have maybe put on the soft tire, knowing the guys behind's on the medium. Try and pull that gap. Maybe he might be thinking, or
maybe what he could have done was go into a set of softs and then pit again for a set of mediums.
Oh yeah, actually that's a brilliant idea. That way you could theoretically go to the end if these tyres can make it to the end. And there we go.
Jordan's now in for
the one-stop strategy, lap 8 to 11, and the one-stop strategy in this game suggested the hards.
Who was that for? Was that for Ralphie?
With Mish.
With Mish, and he's just stopped, so...
I think these mediums can make it.
Prof has been given a 5-second for a collision with Castro, and he's got wing damage now too.
And Castro's now in AI mode. Like the push pause, he might be looking at a race director, see what kind of penalties everyone up and down the field have got.
But yeah, so currently we have Kush leading from Mish. Then we have Emerald in P3. Jordan is severe. I think. Did I just see? All right, let's jump on Fabio. Oh, Jordan has a lot of wing damage now. That is.
Oh yeah.
And is that another?
Guys, give each other a bit of space. And
Do you want to pause and just check that? Because I want to see if that was actually two.
I'll have a look. Where are you, Mr. Frost?
P8.
He's got penalty, a 5-second penalty and 2 penalties.
Oh, what's happened here? There's been a massive, massive pile up.
What's everyone?
What's happened here?
What is everyone?
The first safety car restart of the season, and everyone's just been blowing up.
Guys, just what's the hearse?
Ralphie's been given, and Lethal's now out of the race. Well, yeah, no, Lethal's out of the race.
Lethal's out, yeah. He's just crashed. I'm riding with Labyrinth. How on earth? Oh my goodness.
What's happened here? We'll have to get a replay of the safety car restart, but now Kush will lead us away.
This isn't a good restart from Kush. Get onto it, Mish. Get onto it.
And I think Emerald's timed it right.
Oh, what a brilliant restart from a mural.
Oh, but Emerald's sideways out of turn 2, and Kush already has 1.3 seconds on these guys.
And Mish didn't need
Mish trying to go around the outside. He's trying to get the switch back. I wouldn't be too. Oh, Meryl's sideways again.
Hello, what's going
Yellow
on? Yellow
flag,
here,
sector 1. I think it's Prof. Yeah, Prof. More wing damage. He's collided with Jordan. Oh, look at the wing damage on both these two.
Seriously. Oh, there's carnage everywhere. We're not even halfway through. Kush pulling away. 2.8 seconds.
He's already got 3 seconds.
But Mish desperately needs to get past a mural. Mural on the hard tyre.
Oh, Castro has the run on the AlphaTauri of March, and he makes the move stick. Yellow flag, sector 3. It looks like just Jordan and Prof going slow again.
And Jordan's got damage as well. He'll need to come in and get that replaced.
Definitely want to see a replay of that race start, because it looked that restart looked very, very hectic indeed.
And in they both come. Jordan
Marchin. Look at this now. Castro trying to go around the outside of turn 3. That is a bit of a squeeze there. Oh, he's turned across on him. A bit of contact. March and Aaron could take advantage of this. As Jordan and Prof now pit.
Now they come in 11th and 12th, just outside of the point. March and
Aaron both collided.
On the circuit too.
I didn't catch eye what happened there. It looked like Aaron might have gone for a move, and it's.
Yeah, I think he just clipped the rear right wheel of March heading into turn 9. And then March spinning around, sort of on the racing line, and Aaron sort of runs into his front wing. Both of them
Kush now with a 24-1 fast lap. He's now got the gap out to 5 seconds. He needs the gap to be. Yeah, but if you think about it, the more that he pushes now, the better off he'll be at the end of the race. Because remember, he'll be on soft tyres, and he'll yeah, I mean, like, if he's got the pace on the mediums compared to these guys, imagine what his pace is going to be like on the softs.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But he also has to try and not get buried in traffic. I mean, overtaking around this place is pretty difficult. The only real spots you've got is turns 1, 3, and 13, and they all come after DRS zones. Everywhere else, it's pretty difficult. Maybe here at turn 9, you'll be able to try and pull one off. So,
he'd basically have to be alongside coming through 8.
Pretty much, yeah. Unless you send it and pray that you don't send the other guy to Narnia.
Yeah. Mish now green in the middle sector. He will have DRS on Emerald, but the way that the dirty air works in this game, it's very hard to follow within a second of the car in front of you for a long period of time, because it overheats your tyres, your engine, and obviously the wash of dirty air just makes the car an absolute bucket to drive. And Mish has had a moment through turn 15. But at this stage, if Kush was to pit now, he'd comfortably come out in P5, and he'd only be 10 seconds. He'd only be 8 seconds off the race lead. So I don't see Kush losing this one. Any other battles happening? Not really. The only people that are within DRS of each other are Mish and Emerald, so these guys will have to provide the entertainment.
Yeah.
But again, like with this, it might be a new game and a new season, but these guys have still got the same mentality as last season. The first 10 laps are absolute clusterfuck, if I do say. And
here we go.
Meryl's had a moment. Fabio and Mr. Ralphie.
Yeah, these two are getting close together. And Fabio, be careful, man.
Yeah,
keep it on the black stuff.
I've dropped it through 3 many a times, or through 6, I should say, not 3. Why did I think it was turn 3? Oh, and he's tried to sneak back up the inside again. Fabio's gone deep. He's gonna come. Oh, he's dropped it coming back onto the racing track. He's got a big enough gap that he can just reverse back onto the track and go. Won't lose him much time. March now, right on the back of Matt, and Matt has a really poor run. He's made that move comfortably. Way too easy for him there. Oh, I thought Matt was gonna hit the back of March coming into turn 13, but yeah. The gap's now 8.5 seconds between Kush and Emerald. It just seems though, yeah, that Mish is struggling on pace as well.
Well, yeah, he's falling back from Emerald, even though he's on the medium tyre. I'm looking at that front wing; it doesn't appear to be damaged. Even like those little chunks that you see now with the front wing. I can't really see any of those if Fabio gets 5 seconds. Yeah, maybe he's just really struggling with this tyre. It's just not working for him at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like he's going onto a set of hards. Yeah, it's just a normal pit stop. March now, 3-second time penalty. And Kush just continues to set personal best. The race has got the gap out to 11 seconds now. At this rate, he'll jump Casto and the Ferrari for fourth and fifth. So he'll come out in third on fresh softs and about 2-3 seconds quicker than We'll give you an update on what the current times are between these top three. Matt Kessler now with another penalty.
Nish has really caught up. He's now within 4/10 of a mural. So either Nish has turned the wick up or Mural's made a mistake.
Welcome if you are just joining us. We're on lap 14 of the first race of season 2 of the Oceania Sunday tier, and first official race of season 6 of the Transnation eSports. 3 casualties are Just Lethal, Primetime Raz, and Obese Lowlifes. Kush currently leads by 12.6 seconds to Emil, our pole sitter, and then Hamish in P3. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm probably going to botch it, so I'm not even going to bother.
Nish is gaining enough though.
Again though, yeah, Yeah, like the Kush with another 3. So that's 6 seconds now for Kush. And the Ferrari just copped a penalty as well, I believe. But yeah, there's nothing really else going on. It's really only these two. Fabio and Matt were close before they had their moment. Jordan and Aaron now fighting for P9 and 10. Or I wouldn't say fighting, but Aaron seems to be gaining quite a bit on Mr. Oh, he has a lockup into turn 15. So I think Aaron's, for the first time, he's turned off like all of his assists and he's going no assist, and that's a very steep learning curve. But if you're on a pad trying to do that, then it can be quite a grueling mountain to climb, as he's.
Yeah, I can relate to that. When I started to turn off all the assists, my first race was at Catalonia. I learnt the definition of lockup pretty quickly. Going through the 3rd sector chicane. Holy moly, you could not touch the brake at all through there. Otherwise you would just lock up instantaneously. But you get used to it after a while. You start understanding that you need to be a bit more gentle on the throttle and a bit more gentle on the brakes as well. And eventually you will get the hang of it. And it's also nice to drive a Formula 1 car, I guess, properly, as Neural loses it and Nish goes past. How did Neural catch that at turn 4? Back end just stepping out.
Oh, Jordan's had a moment through 12 again. So it'll be interesting to see what's reported after this race, because yeah, it's the first 13-14 laps of the race have were quite chaotic indeed. Yeah, but Mish now Mish on the front foot, Merrill on the back foot, as Krish now leads by 15 seconds.
Now make that 16 seconds. He's got an almighty lead in front of him. I don't think anyone else will be winning this race, it seems. There's a safety car that might spice things up. Definitely spice things up the first time it came around. Casto gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Getting off the soft tyre, serving the 5 seconds. We go on to the mediums and go to the end. Neil hasn't fallen away, has he? He's still within a second.
Mish isn't getting. But Castro now comes out in P4. Can you do a quick check of the penalties?
I can do. So let's have a look at Izza. Let's see, 3 seconds, 6 seconds to Kush. Nish has got a 5 second, but okay, I don't think he served that 5 seconds.
What lap did he receive the 5 second?
Lap 8, 2 laps after he made his pit stop.
Okay, yeah, so he'll that'll be added to his race time.
Muriel has. He's done very well. He's got 2 warnings next to his name, though, so 1 more, and that's a penalty. Casto.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Oh, Fabio's had another moment through 9 and 10. Matt Cass now with another penalty. Oh, he's come very.
Oh, hello.
Who was that? Was that Jordan? No, that wasn't Jordan. That must have been March. Ralphie, good. Oh, that was.
Shaky cake in the Ferrari. Dear me. Almost colliding into the back of Fabio's McLaren. I'll have another look at the penalties. I did Casto. He's got 11 seconds, I think, but I'm pretty sure he served 5 of them because his car came to a complete stop. So I think he's only got 6.
Oh, Prof is now out of the race. A virtual safety car. Turn 12 claims another victim. Fabio's now going to come in.
And Matt Cass has timed his stop very well. He has to serve a 5-second though.
Yeah, so that'll be that'll be a set of mediums to the end. 23 seconds though for Kush, and Kush is now in, so at this rate he'll pit and still stay out in P1 onto a set of softs. Yeah, no, he's got no chance of getting jumped.
Oh my word, Matt Cass, my word, let's see. 6
Oh,
seconds.
he might actually get jumped. Maybe not. Yeah, so Kush has timed this to absolute perfection.
Oh wow. In
And
the
he's-
lead on the soft tyre.
Oh, look at this, Kush has gone.
Delta glitch, hello. Good to see
Mish
you.
now
Back from
up
2019.
there and... Oh, Mish has had a moment, no!
And he's lost second as well.
Oh, I thought he was going to try to sneak around the outside of 5. That's not really a place of overtaking now, up to turn 6. Can Mish regain P2? And he's already got a second. He's already gone. There's no point looking at Kush. Kush is already gone.
So long as Kush keeps his nose clean and gets ahead by
Yeah,
6
flat.
seconds to a mural, he will quite
Mate,
easily.
he already has 1.5 seconds and half a lap.
I know, but he might get wing damage. Safety car might happen. You never know. You never know. Weirdest stuff has happened.
Yeah, it's Codemasters. Anything's possible, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Prof now adding to the list of casualties for tonight's first race. Alright, I want to jump on board with Kush for this lap and see what a lap around here looks like in race trim. Mish now gets his first 3 second, but that goes on top of the 5 second that he just got, so... I guess the good thing that with the way that this race has gone so far, that Kush hasn't had to really show his hand or anything in terms of optimal. Well, yeah, they haven't been able to find or to show like what the optimal strategy would be if it was a green race to the start to finish. But yeah, it's been a very chaotic race. He already has 4.5 seconds on a mural.
Looking at this lap that Kush is on, that car just looks hooked up.
Okay, yeah, there's no like sign that it's fallen away from underneath him.
No.
I think this
He looks completely in control of his pink Mercedes.
22A. It's
It's
And
a obliterates fastest lap. There we go, there to 6 seconds. Within 2 laps, 6 seconds. In first and second place.
what was the last lap for a mural, Hamish, compared to? Is it?
I'll have a look. So, Kush did a 22.8. A mural did a 26 flat. And Hamish did a 25.9. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3
Gaps are pretty big.
3 seconds a lap.
Pretty much. 3 and a bit seconds a lap. Oh, something going on back here. What's this? Oh no, marching in the pit lane. That's what it is. And the soft tyre.
March wants a piece of that. Wants a piece of the fastest lap.
See if he can get it. As Jordan's also in the pit. And he'll get a slightly worse stop. Because March came in just before.
Macas with another penalty, so that's
he's
got
that close to disqualification.
22-6 from Mish.
Let's see, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24, 27 seconds to Macas. And he's done 6 stops as well.
Who's done 6 stops?
Macas. Soft, soft, hard, soft, medium, medium.
5 stops, Jesus.
Oh yeah, sorry. He started on the softs, didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, just 6 tyre changes, I guess. Kind of. So yeah, 5 stops. He's doing a Jensen Button, it seems. He's just going to magically win out of nowhere. I can feel it.
Oh, Ralphie's now in. He's now serving a 5 seconds. So that puts Marge back into P6, Aaron into P7. This will put Jordan will hold on to P9. But at this stage, Labyrinth and Jordan were both set to score points. And 2 guys that struggled to consistently get in the points last season will both have points in the first race. Just shows that you don't have to be the quickest guy out there. As if you can keep it consistently on the track and score points, then no issue whatsoever. As now Ralphie's got to get out of the way of Mish and Murrell. Speaking of Mish, he's now right back up behind him. So I'm surprised that Mish hasn't had that much of a pace advantage over the soft run, over the hard runner of Murrell this race.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. I guess a dirty air might be showing its cards.
Fabio 5 seconds speeding in the pits.
Dear me. But I think Mish is going to set one up here. He's going to try and get a good run through 11 and 12. It's not really great though.
March now up to P5. Jump back to Mish. He's not able to get their move done. Hello ladies and gentlemen to those who have just joined us. We've just started lap 24 or 29. Kush comfortably leading after a very chaotic first 10 laps. So if you haven't gone back to watch the start, I do definitely recommend that you go watch the start. But yeah, back to the live action. Merrill still able to hold on to P2, despite the fact that he's on a harder top, on a worse. Well, but you should frankly say that that the hards would be a worse tire than the mediums, but. Yeah, just it's kind of given me like the vibe of I think it was Hamilton in 2018 when he came out behind Verstappen and that he just wasn't able to overtake him because of the dirty air. Yeah, he had the freshest tires, but the downforce just wasn't there, and it's really seems to be in effect. Of all people cheering on a Merrill, it's now Harry cheering on a Merrill.
There we go.
So even after taking him out of his home Grand Prix, Harry still wants a Merrill to do well. The biggest ironic statement of 2020.
Well, it seems he's lining himself up very nicely for second place.
Yeah, well,
Mish is still on his table. He's got 8 seconds to deal with, so looking like second place for a Mural in the Renault. Oh, and dearie me, Fabio almost collects a Mural and Mish at turn 4. Dearie me, just stopped the car up. Almost on the apex. both guys almost got collected as... Who's that in the sector? I don't know.
You can't take your eye off this battle though for P2. Kusho it already has another pit stops gap over these these guys.
He can come in.
He could come in again if he really wanted to, just to flex that fastest lap even more.
You know, he's driven absolutely superbly. Racing Point driver.
So let's have a look at the gap though. It's a minute 19 to P6, and he's about 10 seconds away from being lapped. Josh Banks is asking why Kush is in this tier, but basically because he lives in Singapore, when the Oceania Thursday night race is on, he's working, so he said he couldn't commit to that. But yeah, so I don't know if Kush is going to survive a season winning races like this. Yeah, well, obviously, like you don't want to single out a driver and make him quit because he's too fast, but I don't know. You can't, especially the fact that that Kush is racing in no assist tier 1 for nationals. Yeah, like you think that it's a bit unfair on these guys, who obviously aren't as quick as him, that want to turn up and race and try and compete for wins when they're not usually competing for wins. But yeah, we'll save that conversation for the hierarchies to organise.
Yeah, this battle for P2 is just growing and shrinking and growing and shrinking. It seems as if as soon as Mesh gets up behind Mural's gearbox, he just loses a whole heap of time. As soon as the gap starts to open up and the dirty air isn't anywhere near as bad, this game's right back up again. So I think Mesh has really good pace. Yeah, as soon as he gets close to Mural, he just can't really do anything. The dirty air is just that bad, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's a setup thing as well from Hamish. Maybe he's running too low a wing that he just can't like get away. But the biggest story of this though is the fact that Jordan is still keeping pace with these guys.
Yeah, I've been flicking backwards ever so often from Mish's point of view. And there is the AlphaTauri of Jordan Dittmar just hanging around in the background in 9th place, so he'll score 2 points if I remember.
Can you please check the penalties for the top 2? Oh, well, for 2nd and 3rd, please. And then Harry's asking what
Mascas has finally been disqualified as well.
Has he? Yeah, he is. Okay, yeah, so that's unfortunate for Matt. He was actually in a decent position. But Harry's also asking who would our drivers of the day be.
Drivers of the day. Oh, it's hard to ignore Kush's performance. I mean, he's only leading by 24 seconds. After
having that gap before he stopped, and then and now the fact that he has that gap again.
Yeah, and then some. It's kind of hard to ignore. By the way, Mural has got 3 seconds worth of penalties next to his name. Mish has got
6.
11.
Oh yeah, 6 plus the 5 second. Yeah, so that's basically guaranteed.
Mural will finish 2nd place here.
Unless he drops it on the last lap, which isn't. Everyone in the chat's blowing up Jordan driver of the day. I mean, it's a good point haul for the New Zealander. After being lucky to even make this race start. Can you please check if Jordan's got penalties? The people want to know.
Mr. Dittmar has got 10 seconds.
Mr. Dittmar has 10 seconds.
Served one of them. I think he would have served one of them. So I think. Oh no, he would have. Oh, give me a minute. He might have nothing, actually. He just might have nothing.
But we'll jump back on board with Mr. Cush as he comes into turn 13 for the final time. That pink Mercedes will has it's equal cars, so it doesn't matter what car you're in. But Cush has absolutely rinsed the field today. He's done a Rosberg 2014. As he comes around the last corner, he is absolutely dominated today. Race win here for Cush here in Australia. And Mish has finally fallen out of DRS.
Yeah, I think he's gotten the white flag out. Accepting third place.
Aaron's lost P6 on penalties. As Ralphie now takes P8. and Muriel will come home for P2 in the Renault. Very solid result there. Mish will take P3. That is your podium for today.
So we're just waiting on the rest. Casto in the Alfa Romeo will come home in 4th place after starting in 7th as well, gaining 3 positions.
Yeah, Mr. Jordan Dittmar scoring 2 points. He will be absolutely wrapped with that. Yep, and I'm pretty sure I'm sure the fans will enjoy that as well, as he also does pick up the fans driver of the day vote quite convincingly.
Fair enough. Well, it'll be a double points haul for AlphaTauri, with March coming home instead.
Yeah, March does come home in P5. And that's your Australian Grand Prix, first race back of season 6, and what a hectic race. And the game of Fabio is driving.
The game gets Fabio. That's right. Oh my god.
Interesting.
Codemasters, you're drunk. Go home.
Interesting call there from Codemasters.
Very nice celebration.
As Cush whips out the dance on the podium. Obviously, podium emote's now a thing in F1 2020, so it's another customization.
Yeah. Expect 90% of the people to use the 70 edition celebration. I imagine a lot of people will use that one.
Nah, mate. Whip out the phone and let me take a selfie.
Oh, let me take a selfie. Of course, I forgot that was a thing. Of course, yeah, everyone's gonna have that, surely.
All right, so let's have a look at your unofficial results here for the Australian Grand Prix. Is it Cushion P1, Muriel P2, Mish P3, Casto P4, March P5, Ferrari P6, Aaron P7, Ralphie P8, Jordan P9, Labyrinth P10, Fabio 3 laps down in P11, and then you have your DNFs of Prof, Just Lethal, Primetime Raz, Obese Lowlifes, and then unfortunately Matt Cass was DNF, so it doesn't show me that he was disqualified. So, but that's your results for the Australian Grand Prix. We'll wait and see if we're able to get our second and third place, and I don't know if Kush will be able to chat, but. In other news, Dan Ticktum has won the sprint race in the F2 at Britain, so
wow,
solid result there for the Dams driver. We'll just see if we can get Mr. Muriel and is it Kush in here. Might try have a chat with a couple of other drivers as well, but don't want to leave this on for too long. Where are we? We are looking for. Oh, Muriel's already joined, so... Alright, I'll just... Alright. Alrighty, we'll just wait for a couple of drivers. Make sure, Smeg, make sure you got the guys unmuted.
Yeah,
Mish,
I've
can you
got
hear us here, mate?
recognition.
Oh wait, well, congratulations on the P3. It just looked like you're stuck staring at the back of that Renault the entire race. Do you just want to talk us through your qualifying as well? Your first run, I think, was a 21.7 or something like that, and you looked pretty comfortable. But then old mate Kush comes out and whips out a 21.0 on mediums. How did yeah. The knees weak, arms are heavy, hands are sweaty.
But Mish, when the safety car came out, you decided to go onto the medium compound tyre. Did you think after the race?
Hold up! Wait a minute. People are saying they can't hear Mish. Mish, I think you might need to turn your settings on real quick. Alright, so if you go into the party, chat, and then it should say like allow your voice to be shared or something like that, or like always allowed to be shared or something like that. If you go
party, let's see, party settings.
Then can you guys
allow
hear
your voice to be shared, and that's on always allow. Okay. No, you can hear me. So.
Yeah, like so if you could hear Smeg, you could hear Mish. So. Alright, it's fine now apparently. So I don't know what that's all about. I've just received 5 different messages from Mason on 3 different platforms saying that we couldn't hear Hamish. So Mason really trying to get my attention with that one, but
yeah. 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 Oh, but well done for your 3rd place, mate. A solid start to the season, at least from my side. I hope you continue your solid finishes in the future races, so well done.
Smeg, you can move on to a mural. I'm just gonna see if we can actually like fix this audio thing because it's still
not a problem. So Mural, well done, mate. 2nd place in the Renault. Very, very well done. Just take us through your Australian Grand Prix, both qualifying and the race itself.
I got 4.
Well, you could elaborate a bit on it. Like, did the car feel? I imagine it felt pretty hooked up.
No.
I imagine.
I was sliding everywhere. I couldn't
the
concentrate the whole race and qualifying because of Raz. Keep making me laugh. He saw that. I was losing the car everywhere.
So you're right on the limit, pretty much everywhere.
Yes, I couldn't concentrate. because of last thing.
And the race itself, you were looking pretty good all the way through. I didn't see any real problems.
No, I think the Izard on the restart saved me. Slowed me right down of deciding drag race.
Can we actually can someone please elaborate on there? But hold up, I'm just gonna check another setting real quick, see if it is my end. Nick.
Yeah, exactly. I think it just was a racing incident or something.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, how? I didn't get a penalty.
Yeah, I really want to see some of the footage.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that'd be interesting to look at the midfield car park at turn 12. Oh my god. But we'll move away from the restart. Amural, you chose the hard tyre. Do you feel like that was the right decision going on to the hards?
Yes. Because I failed doing the mediums in season 3.
Fair enough. Just too much tyre wear in the end. It would make it very difficult. And you also looked quite comfortable on the hards as well. Was that the case? Was it quite nice on the hard compound?
No, I was laughing. I was losing the car everywhere.
Oh yeah, righto. Fair enough. Okay, so both of you guys were pushing pretty hard then. That's good to hear. But no, well done on your second play.
Are you in a wheel or controller? Looked like you were driving on a wheel when I was on board with you.
Yeah, righto. No, that's good to see. Both of you guys pushing to the limit, trying to fight for the second place. That's absolutely fantastic. But no, Amira, well done, mate. Fantastic result. A solid finish. Great coding for you.
Thank you, Mish.
Alright, well, I don't think we're gonna get Kush, so we'll leave it there. Obviously, a dominating win from the Singaporean. Doubles, or actually, if you think about it, it was a Singaporean 1-2. Very solid result.
There we go.
Congratulations to the top 3. Very chaotic race. Thank you, Smeg, for joining me. Thank you to everyone who was commenting on the stream and keeping us entertained. Always welcome the questions from the viewers, and do stay tuned because we do have Mr. Smeg back on comms tomorrow. Well, I think it's like tomorrow 1 PM New Zealand Standard Time for the first round of the US regionals. And there, I believe, Mr. Garin Jr. Top Gun is joining him in the comm box, and then obviously we have the US regionals on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Wednesday for the European regionals. Oceania Thursdays begin again. Thursday night, that's a sweaty tear with you all know who. And then the F2 Nationals don't start this week. They start in Bahrain next weekend, and then obviously next weekend we begin the National Series with tiers 1 to 3 in assist and no assist. Thank you everyone for watching, and we're back. Season 6 is here. Let's make this season. Yeah, first global league race. 2020. And
we'll claim it.
We'll claim it happily. Hey, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, and we will we'll see you again tomorrow for the US regionals.